Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to session 8 of Programmable Logic Control. In the last session, we have discussed in detail about the applications of PLC, the specifications of PLC, input-output processing, ladder diagrams, and digital logic functions. In the current session, let us discuss about the timers and importantly on delay timers and half delay timers. So we have timers and counters. Sometimes some devices have to be switched on and switched on after a delay, or they have to count the number of times a switch is hit. To do these simple tasks, we use timers and counters. A timer is simply a control block which takes the input and changes the output based on time. Timers are usually used for delaying an event from taking place or delay a device from shutting off. There are three types of timers: timer on delay, T on, timer off delay, T off, and retentive timer on delay or TO. By default, timers are stored in the T4 data file. A timer mainly consists of the following components: preset word, PRE. This preset word or preset value is the number of time increments the timer must count before changing the state of the output. Time delay is equal to preset value into time base. What is time base then? 1 second or 0.1 second, 0.01 second, 0.001 second. So is the time base. Suppose we set the time base to 0.1 and the delay increment is set to 50. Timer has got 5 seconds delay. That is 0.1 into 50 is nothing but 5 seconds. What is accumulate word, ACC? Timer have one input. When the input goes from low to high, the timer will begin timing, that is the accumulated value. What is done bit then? Done bit, which is abbreviated as DN. The timer done bit is not set until the accumulated value is equal to the preset value. When the done bit is set, it indicates timing operation is complete. What is timer timing bit? TT. The TT bit is set when the rung goes true. It stays set until the rung goes false or the timer done bit is set. What is enable bit? EN. EN bit or the timer enable bit is set immediately when the rung goes true. It stays set until the rung goes false. This is the on delay timer. The timer number here is T4.0. Time base is 0.01. The preset value is 500. So it is a timer on delay. So when we switch on the motor main switch, so after a delay of 5 seconds, the main motor starts. Here, this timer takes an input. So when the motor main switch is on, it takes the input, waits for a specific amount of time, then turns on the output. That is, the timer on delay delays an event from taking place. Once the timer becomes true, the enable bit becomes true instantly. The timer will also start timing instantly. So the TT bit becomes high. Since the timer is timing, the accumulated value will increment. Once the accumulated value reaches the preset value, the done bit will go high and the timer will stop timing and the main motor starts. When the switch is energized, the timer will begin timing. When the accumulated vacuum ACC value reaches the preset value, the done bit goes high and the main motor will start. This is how a on delay timer works. Since the time base here is 0.01, therefore the preset value here is 500 multiplied by 0.01. So there is a delay of 5 seconds in this on delay timer or T on timer. Now coming to the off delay timer or timer off delay, which we abbreviate it as TOF. The timer turns on an output and keeps that output on until the set amount of time has passed. Then it turns it off. Hence, it is called as a off delay timer. The off delay timer, they are generally used to delay an event from shutting off. Let us consider a lubricating system for a main motor. As long as the main motor is running, the lube pump should also run. When the main motor shuts off, the lube pump has to stop after a few seconds of delay because the main motor needs some time to come to rest. When the rung is shut off, the enable bit shuts off immediately. The accumulated value will start timing until it reaches preset. Then the done bit will shut off. Okay. When the motor switch is energized, both the main motor and the lube motor will energize immediately. When the main motor switch is shut off, when this main motor switch is shut off, the main motor shuts off immediately. But since the off delay timer done bit delays from shutting off, the lube motor will shut off 30 seconds later here. So let us see a video on delay timer.
So just have a look into this. I'm having one input. Let's take timer here. Can you see TON? Yeah. So let's take this TON, keep it over here. So timer address we have seen, no? This is the timer number. So you need to give T4:0. This is the timer number. And the next one is the time base. Fine. And this preset should be 10, or maybe whatever according to your application you can give. Let it be 10. And that's it. And what is our timer output? You can take timer's done bit first. So timer is having actually 3 outputs, 3 bit it is having. Enable bit, done bit, and another one is timer timing bit. If you want to have a look, you can check out this. Enable bit, timer timing bit, and this is done bit. Fine. So let's take timer done bit first. So how to give a done bit? So first you need to give the timer number T4:0/DN. So if you want to take enable bit, you can go for EN, right? So this is the timer's done bit. So if you are not able to, remember that, means you can get help from the data file. In the data file, just look out here, just click on this DN. Here it will give the address T4:0/DN, right? Fine. So I have given T4:0/DN. Already description is there as done bit. Fine. So let's go for one output. Just give any output. So let it be as pump. Right. So this is the input to the pump. Whenever you are turning on this, after 10 seconds, this pump will be on. Let's check out. Go for run. Yeah. So just turn on. Whenever we are turning on this, the timer accumulator value will be started running. Just have a look. Yeah. Can you see? It is started running, and enable bit is on. Enable bit is nothing but it's like a run condition. Okay. Yeah. So after 10 seconds, this done bit is on. That means timer has done its work, like that. So when the timer bit is connected to the second rung with the output, it is turning on. Fine. If you want to start from beginning, you just turn off this. Yeah. All the bits are reset, and even accumulator value is back to 0. Fine. Right. So this is fine. We are delaying the on condition. What if this input condition goes false in between? Let's see what will happen. Just turn on it. It is started running. Suppose if it is turned off immediately, after some time or immediately, can you see? Run condition making enable bit to off, even accumulator value is back to 0. That means what? On delay timer requiring the input condition to be on continuously. If the input condition goes false, on delay timer will not work. This is the conclusion. Fine. So input pulse is much needed. Then only it will be turning on the output after some time. Okay. And even accumulator value is back to 0. That means what? It automatically getting reset. Yeah. Right. So let's see about this enable bit and done bit in a separate run. So just take 2 more rungs. Take one input, one output, and same here. Right. So here what we need to give, like enable bit will give EN, and this gonna be the timer timing bit TT. Right. So let's give some output for this O:0/1. That is pump to O:0/2 fan. Fine. So let's check for error. Now enable bit means what? It's a run condition. That's fine. If the run condition goes false, enable bit will go off. What is timer timing bit? Timer timing bit is like whenever the accumulated value is running, it will be turned on. Fine. So done bit is after 10 seconds it will be on. So let's check out. So I'm turning on. Now enable bit and timer timing bit is immediately on once the run condition goes true. Because accumulator value is running. Can you see? It is running, no? Once it is stopped, can you see our timer timing bit is off. Fine, done bit is on now because it has done its work, right? So this is on delay timer. Fine, and you can make use of this timer preset value or timer accumulator value for some other purpose. In the next upcoming sessions and all, we will be seeing the comparators and counters and all. So in comparators or some arithmetic operation and all, if you want to compare your timer accumulator value to some other number, means you can make use of the accumulator address. So like how we have taken done bit, enable bit address, no, like that you can take timer's preset value address and timer's accumulator value address. If it requires, if your application requires your accumulator value to compare with something, you can make use of this address. Fine. Yes, so this is about on delay timer, and there is no special reset needed required for this because input condition should be there for its operation. If the input condition goes false in between, automatically your accumulator value is going reset. I mean it is going back to 0. You can start from first, right? So just practice this on delay timer in the software, and you will be having some exercise problem also. So just practice all the exercise related.
Now let us see another video on a delay on the off delay timer.
TOF is a off delay timer. So this is a shortcut TOF. So I'm just going to change the name here, TOF. Fine. So it's gonna be the same timer number. Here it is changed, timer off delay. So let's see what it is going to do. Check for errors. Go for download. Run. So now check. I'm turning on. Immediately pump is on. Fine. Can you see timers enable bit and done bit both are on? Fine. This is common because whenever you are turning on something, it will not create any delay. Fine. Now the actual function is, if you turn off, can you see enable bit is on, off, done bit is still on, your accumulator started running. So this particular timer will be started functioning once your input condition goes off. It will started counting and it reached 10. After that it is making your pump to turn off because done bit is going off. Fine. So I'll repeat it. Yeah. So whenever you are turning on, both the bits are on. Because of done bit is on, your output is on. Fine. Timer instructions are output instructions. You cannot connect output here. You should take your done bit in a separate rung and you need to connect. Fine. So now if you turn off, the timer started running. Fine. After 10 seconds, your pump will go off because done bit is off. That's it. Got it? Fine. And as like in on delay, this accumulator value will automatically reset. Fine. There is no special reset for this. Can you see? If I turn on again, can you see? Accumulator value is automatically getting reset. Fine. So this is off delay timer. So here also we can see enable bit and timer timing bit. So let's see that. I'll just change the name here. Yeah. So here we are having enable bit, timer timing bit. So let's work this. Fine. Just turn on. Enable bit, done bit. Both are in a on condition. Fine. So enable bit is here also, it is a rung condition. If you turn off your rung condition, automatically enable bit will be off. Turn off. Enable bit is off. Timer timing is running because accumulator value is running. After some time, everything is going off. When you turn it on again, automatically accumulator value back to 0. Just check it out. Can you see this one? Yeah, that's it. So this is off delay timer, delaying the off condition. Fine. So just practice this in a software. I'll meet you in the next session with.
Okay. So on the completion of this session, you should be able to know what do you mean by a timer and what is on delay timer and how the off delay timer works. These are the few references. Now coming to the multiple choice questions, that is MCQs. Which timer we use to start the escalator 3 seconds after the sensor senses the person? A. On delay. B. Off delay. C. RS. D. Counter. The answer is A. On delay timer. The light should stop 3 seconds after detecting a metal on a conveyor belt. The options are A. On delay. B. Off delay. C. RS. D. Counter. The answer is B. Off delay timer. The block diagram shown is a on delay, off delay, timers, counters. The answer for this is A. On delay. The FBD shown is on delay, off delay, timer, counter. The answer is B. Off delay. Timers and counters use what is known as dash and a dash to hold the target value and the accumulated value. Holding count, target holder, enable bit, done bit, preset register, accumulated register. The answer is B, EN bit and done bit. For the on delay timer instruction shown, the timer number is A0, B200, C T4.3, D 0.1. The answer is C T4.3. The on delay timed period for the timer shown would be 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 20 seconds, 200 seconds. The answer is C, 20 seconds. For the timer program shown, output B is switched on. The output B is switched on when power is applied, input A is closed, the timer is accumulating the time, the accumulated value equals to the preset value. The answer for this is B, input A is closed. For the timer program shown, the output C is switched on when A, power is supplied, B, input A is closed, C, the timer is accumulating the time, D, the accumulated value equals to the preset value. The answer for this is C, the timer is accumulating time. For the timer program shown, the output D is switched on when A, power is applied, B, input A is closed, C, the timer is accumulating time, D, the accumulated value equals to the preset value. The answer is D, the accumulated value equals to the preset value. Okay, thank you.